What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Black and White 2. Last time we made it to Accumula Town in the hopes of getting all the way back to our hometown, or the hometown in the first game. I don't know what it's called, I don't really remember, but we'll figure it out as we go. Of course I like Pokemon, I'm playing your game, man. Why wouldn't I like Pokemon? Who would answer no to that? Would any of you answer no to that? I mean, you're watching a Pokemon video. I'm asking the audience now, but I mean, if you're playing a Pokemon game, you must like Pokemon, right? So what's wrong with you, old man? I guess that'd be breaking the fourth wall. But hey, apparently no one... oh, that's a little fungus. That looks like a Pokeball to me, dude. This is a fungus. Question mark. With a question mark. Okay. I don't even know. I don't know why the lady... Why is there a question mark if the lady just told us that it's a fungus? I guess because you can't tell. It looks exactly like a Pokeball, maybe. I would think that a Pokeball is kind of tough and not squishy like a fungus would be, but apparently not here in Pokemon, and apparently not here on the second floor of this random-ass building in Accumula Town, where there's nothing to do. So we're going to head onwards to the next route, because there is nothing to do here. Also, this seems to look different to me. Like, I don't remember these vines being here for some reason. Maybe they were, but I just kind of don't remember them. Also on these buildings. Huh. I don't really remember a lot of this town to come of it now, or come to think of it, rather. Anyway, we're going to head on to Route 1, which has wonderful leaves blowing in the wind. I've always liked that about Route 1. Just gives it a nice, peaceful atmosphere. Like, back in Black and White 1, when I played through this, and I was like, holy crap, look at these leaves floating by. That is so freaking cool, man, that a Pokemon game can do this. And now, of course, X and Y have been announced, and I'm like, oh god, this is real. This is Pokemon now. It's just kind of unreal to me, little surreal. Also, I forgot to heal up my Pokemon, which is awesome because now we have frickin' level 70 Tesla taking on 1,000,000 Pokemon and probably getting to 71. But you know what? I don't really care anymore because Tesla's just going to be our super ace Pokemon now. He's going to wreck through, or it, I guess. It doesn't have a gender, so it is going to wreck through all the Elite Four, and they're all going to die from a fiery explosion of Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's kind of not really fiery, but you get my point. They're gonna be shocked, to say the least. That was a pun. Puns are bad. Why am I punning? Sorry about that. I apologize for punning you all. Anyway, I gotta head back and heal up because I don't want Tesla to leech all that EXP. Also, this Watchog or whatever doesn't want me to get to the Pokemon Center. This isn't that good. Watchog, why would you do that to me? It's just not nice at all. Yeah, I like the music here though. Speaking of the music here, just a quick little thing that I just remembered. If we head up over and into this house, we can find a beautiful young boy on his piano. How are you doing? Play your drums, boy. Little drummer boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. The piano too? You can add the piano? I don't care about the piano. Does she actually add the piano? I guess she doesn't. It's just the drums. Drum on, little drummer boy, for your drums will save the world someday. You know what? That's great for you. I don't care. No, I don't want a Pokemon higher than 17 feet. That's illegal. What kind of Pokemon is taller than 17 feet anyway? Like, that is ridiculously tall. Like, maybe Groudon or something like that? I doubt Lugia is that tall. Lugia just seems kind of like a medium-sized dragon kind of thing. Not 17 feet though, that is just ridiculously tall, and I just kind of remember Groudon from the anime series, or the anime movie, the Jirachi one, being like ridiculously tall, even though I think that was actually like a fake Groudon or something. I don't remember the movie, per se, so I'm not gonna go further into discussing it. Either way, we are going to now take on a couple of more fossil Pokemon, I guess, this time with Bambi at the lead, which, that's great, because, you know, Tesla is getting all the experience from everyone, every single person in the world, or Pokemon, I guess, technically. Are there even animals that big in the real world, like 17 feet tall? I know whales are really big, and what other animals are that big? Like a giant squid? I don't think a giant squid would even be that big. The whale is really the only, like, huge animal I can really think of, because, you know, elephants are big, but nowhere near 17 feet, or at least, like, I don't think so, you know, like, maybe, like, a tall person can be, like, 7 feet, and they would come up to, like, the elephant's nose or something, or trunk or whatever. Is there an animal that is 17 feet, is basically my question here. You people that watch this video and also know science, apparently, Or watch the Animal Planet, that could be a thing too. Maybe you're not necessarily a scientist, but you watch the Animal Planet and you know about tall animals, like freakishly giant animals somehow. I don't know. I just don't know myself. But here we are in Nuvema Town. I never liked the music here that much. You know what? My next birthday, Professor Juniper's gonna give me a Pokemon as a present. I'll get a Pokedex too. Great. That's awesome of you, girl. I'm gonna keep spraying them repels because I don't even... What? You think traveling with Pokemon changes people? Of course it does. It changed me. It made me into a person that makes fun of little girls for wanting to travel with Pokemon. Why, hello. Thanks for coming clear out here. It's surprising how far Nuvema Town is from a special city, don't you agree? Did you take the Sky Arrow Bridge and encounter a lot of Pokemon? On that note, how is your Pokedex coming along? Can I see it? Of course you can. Oh, you've seen 255 Pokemon in the Unova region! It's incredible that the number of kinds of Pokemon has increased this much over a short time. The adaptability of Pokemon is amazing. Keep up the good work. I'd have something I'd be delighted to give you if you meet every Pokemon registered in the Unova Pokedex. Check every corner of the Unova region for Pokemon. What she will actually give you is... What is that thing called? I don't know. I know that it lets you go to this island where you can basically catch yourself a shiny Haxorus. We are not yet there at seeing all the Pokemon, but we'll do that soon. Okay, I guess we're going to show this guy that... Wow. That's, 26 Pokemon. I've caught 26 Pokemon. There's more than 600, dude. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot to give you this in Aspertia. Here's the Super Rod. Great. Thanks. I needed that. Completely. With this Super Rod, you can even catch Pokemon who live underwater. Here, I'll read you the directions. First, face the water and cast. Second, concentrate. When a Pokemon bites, you'll see a question mark. That was an exclamation mark, not a question mark. I can't read, apparently, but hey, let's visit our old friend's house. Which one was it? Oh god, I don't remember. I wonder if they live here still. Wait, what does it say? Bianca's house? No. Is this Charon's house? Yep. So ours is the one right in the middle of the town, because everybody loves that one. Oh god. Welcome home, dear. Did you find the friend you were looking for? Was it his name something like, N? Oh, it's actually a burglar boy intruder. Excuse me, how embarrassing. Mistaking a visitor for my own child? You're Orange? I knew it. You look just like her. I know your mom. I met her when she was working at the Pokemon Center and I was a trainer. That's right. How are your Pokemon? You're always welcome to let them rest here. Are you seriously? Like, what? You're a weirdo, you know that? You just let random kids in your house. Oh look, someone left behind an item for us. A King's Rock? Why King's Rock? It's kind of weird. The sheets on the bed don't have a single wrinkle. That's awesome. I'm glad to know that Mom keeps this building clean. Hey, at least they made some sort of reference to the main character of the first games. I mean, he doesn't appear in the game. That would have been really awesome, sort of like how Red appears in, you know, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Not those games. What is it? Crystal. Yeah, how Red shows up in Crystal and Gold and Silver. That's what I was thinking of. Don't know why I couldn't earlier, but hey, we do have some time left over, so why not check out the routes over here? I know that eventually it'll lead us to the P2 laboratory thingy, but I'm just going to go through Route 1 and the part of Route 1 that is actually here. But yeah, it just kind of sucked. Like, I was expecting this game, since it's a direct sequel, and the first direct sequel since pretty much Gold and Silver were to Red and Blue and Green and whatever the other ones. Yellow, I guess, technically. But I was kind of expecting that from this game, and it kind of was just a bummer that you never ever run into the first game's trainers. It just, I don't know, just felt kind of like, you know, I kind of wanted to see them. Would have been cool, but they don't, so kind of sucks. I wish they would at least like add a Pokemon World Tournament where you can battle them or something. That would be really, really cool. And like they at least said a word, you know, like they'd be like, yo, I was the trainer in the first game, and now you get to battle me. Or they just do like an ellipses, is that what it's called? The three periods, basically. Don't know what that's officially called, but I think it's like ellipses or something, or I'm just confusing it with something else, but that would be really cool if it would just be like a direct reference to Red, how he just does 3 dots and then that's it, he just battles you. But you know, that was Red's character. Can't really do that for these characters. I mean, they never do speak in the games, like any of the Pokemon main characters, but it would still be cool, you know, if they showed up in the game and said something. Actually, they do talk because you run into the opposite gender one in Nimbasa City at the Battle Subway place. Yeah, I don't know. It would just be kind of cool if they were in the game, or if they would have been in the game. I guess they can't really do it now. If they did it in a Pokemon World Tournament, it still wouldn't be like as cool as if they would have been into the story of the game, I feel. I don't know. That's one little thing that I guess Black and White 2 lacked, but I still actually really enjoyed these games. Lately, getting into the post-game and such, I guess it's just because I've been doing the game for so long. I haven't been, like, enjoying it as much, I guess, just because it's the post-game. I mean, this part I actually have, like, going to the south of Unova, but the stuff like, I don't know, I guess Clay Tunnel wasn't really too interesting to me. And then, what was the other thing? I've just never been a fan of Black and White City. I guess this time around there's like a trainer tower kind of thing there, so I still haven't checked it out. But in the first game, Black and White City just wasn't that big a deal to me. I didn't like it that much. So, I don't know. Guess this game has just dragged on for a long time for me. Even though Soul Silver, my playthrough of that dragged on for like almost a year, which is nothing compared to this one. This one's only been around for about 2 or 3 months actually, or 3.5 or so. But yeah, enough talking about how long I take to finish games apparently. We have another Umbreon to take on. That's awesome because I'm going to lower your defenses. I can't go for Toxic because that would basically mean that I would synchronize with it. So yeah, can't really synchronize a Toxic. That would kind of suck for me. Oh, thank you for swapping my defense and special defense. That doesn't mean crap because I'm going to return you, and that barely did anything. Why am I even bothering to do this to this Umbreon? I used 2 Screeches and all it's going to do is stall me with frickin' Moonlight. So great job, Umbreon. And the Battle of the Stall ends as my Rocky Helmet and Poison finally take out the Umbreon. So this chick's, actually, wait, last Pokemon? Yeah, last Pokemon is a Miss Magius, so I'm gonna go for Foul Play. Maybe that'll be a one-hit kill, actually. Yeah, nice job. You had a really stally Umbreon. Moonlight, Guard Swap, whatever that other move he used at the end was. Last Resort, which I don't know what that really does. I think it's like if you don't have any other moves left, it just kind of uses that, which I don't think it didn't have any other moves left. It probably did is what I'm saying. Like, Guard Swap probably has higher PP than that. He only used it like 8 times or so. Actually a lot, so I don't know. Maybe, but hey, Wigglytuff, you died in 1 hit because you are kind of a physical wall as far as I remember, so yeah, 1-hit kill from a special attack like Thunderbolts. Also, Vileplume is great because it dies to Flare Blitz in 1 hit, and I get hit with Recoil, which kind of sucks because it might do... Oh, wow, that did a lot of damage. Yeah, not a big fan of Flare Blitz ever since I got it on Pumbaa here. Probably should have kept around Heat Crash. I might actually go back before the Elite Four and get back Heat Crash because I am not being a huge fan of Flare Blitz's Recoil. I don't know, I guess in stuff like the Elite Four it doesn't matter because you can just heal up after every battle, but it could get pretty annoying. Thank you for the berry, I totally need this, even though I've been, you know, berries, I don't like them, they're just weird. Also, I have a Repel up already, but I wanted to go into a Dowsing Machine, not a Repel, so that's great. Hey, there's a Protein. Protein's lying around in the middle of grasses, totally legit. Just grab those and go with it. Yep, not gonna question the fact that it might be dirty or infected with some kind of viral grass disease or something. Maybe like a wild dog peed on it. Yes, a dog that swam across the little pond and then got over to that grass and then peed on it, that protein, and you still get it, you still feed it to your Pokemon. But you know what I do? I sell it to the mart because they'll buy anything there. They'll buy anything, man. You just go up to the counter, you're like, hey, I got a protein that might have rabies and possibly has been peed on. Buy it from me, please. Oh, look, I'm not faster, so now it gets to use Hammer Arm on me. That was exciting. Thank you, Stantler, that was great. That was an excellent show, Stantler, you douche. Now fear my Draco Meteor powers. I'm actually starting to notice that Draco Meteor was not the best idea on Nimbus, but you know what? It's good enough. I kind of need a physical attack, though. Just, I don't know, I think Nimbus has a little more physical attack than special. It is pretty mixed, though. Mainly it just has a lot of normal defense, I'm pretty sure. And then our Umbreon has a bunch of special defense. It's a Victory Bell. I'm going to go for Fly. That doesn't really make sense. Our Umbreon has a bunch of special defense, but like the girl's Umbreon, I guess my return just wasn't really that powerful. But I did use like 3 defense drops, so maybe it just has really good of both. That one, the Umbreon that we faced earlier, that That was weird. Maybe I'm just thinking wrong. Thank you for the Lomberry once again. That's awesome of you. Should probably check out. Maybe Umbreon actually is a physical wall, and I'm just being dumb. Thank you for the Prism Scale also. And now we're done with this route, because the next part is on to another route. I don't know what the route that is over here is, but I'm glad that they got this high-tech gate put into this random route. Apparently it's not too high-tech, because the electric bulletin has been pitch black for a really long time. I think it's because that P2 laboratory is probably sucking up all your power or something. But this is Route 17, so I think I'm going to leave off the video here. We might fly back somewhere else. I don't know if I want to do this route just yet, but regardless of what I do, that is going to be the end of this episode. So thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next one.